Now, this is a level of betrayal that you may only see in Shakespeare. Now, before I get into the topic of this video, I am trying to hit 2,500 subs before the end of the week. Need about 75 more people to do so. Definitely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. That's like 3/4, bro. We can hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate it. Now, it's coming out that this discipline committee in AEW has a main figure. And you click the title of this video, but you would never guess before you seen the title of this video or before the news broke out, you would have never guessed who was kind of the front runner for having CM Punk fired. Now, Bryan Danielson, I'm burying the lead here. Bryan Danielson, somebody who CM Punk looked forward to wrestling with. I think he wanted to wrestle at like one of the stadiums in Chicago against Bryan Danielson. That was like his dream, and I know he wanted the main event at a Mania against Bryan Danielson. And when he left, I think if anybody benefited the most from CM Punk quitting WWE, it's Bryan Danielson, because Bryan Danielson was supposed to face Sheamus at WrestleMania 30. He wasn't supposed to face Triple H or Randy Orton or Batista until CM Punk quit and caused the uproar, and Bryan Danielson got his moment. Now, we could look at it like one or two ways. When I first heard it, I looked at it as one way. Damn, what the hell? Why would Bryan Danielson do that? But that's looking at it as black and white. I'll be honest, as looking at it as black and white. But two, you could look at it as he did what he had to do. He has a job to do, and he did what he had to do. And I'll throw another narrative in there that you could possibly throw. Maybe CM Punk wanted to get fired in the first place. Maybe Bryan Danielson knew, and like they worked together on it. Like, hey, I know you're the leader of the discipline committee. I don't even want to be here. You do your thing. You do what you got to do. I know Ibu. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I know his Twitter handle is Backup Hangman, and he works for, I believe, PW Insider or Wrestling Purist. I think he works for Wrestling Purist. He tweeted that CM Punk doesn't even have a problem with Bryan Danielson. So he seems to be very much in tune with CM Punk. I tweeted him, like, how does he know? He didn't respond to me. But, I'll take his word for it. So you can either look at it like Bryan Danielson kind of snaked CM Punk, or you can look at it like, Bryan Danielson did what he had to do, and CM Punk is cool with it. He understands. And I do know that CM Punk knew he had to get fired. Apparently, he did lunge at Tony Khan. I don't know, for some, like, I just hate that these NDAs, like, I guess we have no business knowing what's going on backstage, but when it's so public and, it's like, I still don't know how exactly all out, when every time I revisit, the whole incident, it's like a new detail I learned. I didn't know there was more people. There was more people than just the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and CM Punk. Like, I thought it was more. I didn't know it was more people than that. But yeah, I didn't like the tweet that Bryan Danielson put up as well yesterday, because just the timing of this is like, why now? Why do we have to hear this now? Like, CM Punk's been gone for going on 3 months now, and he's just now back, and he's the top selling merch. He's the top merch seller in both AEW and WWE. I'm assuming he's still the top merch seller in AEW, because I know you can still get some t-shirts off their site. It just doesn't it makes sense. Now, I'm not going to act dumb. It makes sense. It's been a smear campaign against this man for the last year and a half, and it's just nasty. And I just hate the fact that people act like they don't see it, Like, it's just not weird to y'all that this comes out now, that the QT Marshall thing, like, apparently CM Punk didn't want QT Marshall on Collision. And they didn't tell us why he didn't want him on there, but then somebody put it out that he didn't think that QTV was helping out Powerhouse Hobbs, which it wasn't. So CM Punk was right. And it's just shitty that, like, you will think, like, I always say, even I thought CM Punk was a terrible person when Colt Cabana was suing him. Even I did. And I thought that, Like I couldn't like CM Punk is a great talent and a great character. You just can't trust him as a person until he's defended himself at the media scrum. So that's why I have no problem with him defending himself ever. Like because these narratives run on for 8+ years until he defends himself. So yeah, I just can't imagine acting like this man isn't a victim in a lot of this stuff. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Again, we're trying to hit 2,500 subs before the end of the week. Need about 75 more people to do so. Definitely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Have a beautiful day. Make somebody smile today. Sub to Act. Peace.